Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to be telling you how I edit my photos and get them all the way through to Instagram or Facebook, my pages. So the two apps that I use are Lightroom and Photoshop, but mainly Lightroom. And I'm going to be using my phone and showing you how I do it on my phone. So when I come home, I upload it all to Lightroom. And then afterwards I go through and I pick out the photos that I'm going to use for Instagram, and I go through and put them into an album / folder on Lightroom so that I know where to go when I want to upload a photo. So while we're waiting for the thing to upload, I'm just going to talk you through how I edit my photos. So what I do, once they're all onto Lightroom, I go through, pick the photos, and then once I've put them all into a folder, I then go into the folder and I pick out the ones that I want to post, like whichever one I want to post that day, or how many I want to post, and I go through and edit them, make sure they're all right, just adjust a few things if I want to, if I need to, and then afterwards what I do is I go through and I make sure they're all edited, and then I save them into the photos on my phone. And then before I save them, I go through and make sure, like, if I need to edit them in like Photoshop or any other app that I have. Then afterwards I save them if I don't want to do anything like that, and I save them onto my photos, and then once I've done, I put them into a folder onto my photos so I know which ones to post, and then I go into the Instagram app, and what I do is I pick out the ones that I want to post, or I could even, like, what I normally do is pick out the first one. Sometimes I like to have so many in a thing on Instagram, but sometimes I don't, and I post them onto my Instagram page and also my photo page on my Facebook. So all the links will be down below if you're wanting to have a look at them. And then once I've done that, I find a caption that I want to put with them, if I put a caption, or if I just say like where I went and all that. And then that's practically it, and I'll show you now how I'll go through of how I edit them and all that. I'll pick out a photo and show you. So let's go with, so we've picked out a beach, which I think it was at Fremantle Beach, which is not that far from it's one of the beaches where I am. And so what I start with, I go through and I edit like the lighting and all that. Once I've done that, brighten my phone up, I go through, I just start playing with exposure and all of that, and then once I feel like I've got like the right exposure and all that, then I go down to contrast, which just, I think it brings out the colours a bit more and all that. So for me, I'm not going to really do much because I kind of like the photo how it is, just like the brightness and all that. It all works. So if you can see, so it'll be all on the screen up here. So if I already like that, then I just move on to the colour and see if I want to adjust any colours. Like I want to, for instance, like adjust the blues, more bluer, and then so I just keep going through like the Lightroom app and just go through that what ones I want to change, if I want to change anything. So once I've done that, I'll just go through everything and just make sure that's all I want to do. And then once I've done, I go up to there, go into up to the save button, go save to camera roll, and I go to maximum available 1, and I go up to there, and I go also save it to wherever it is. No, I want to go so I also save it to, if I can find it. No! I just save it to my files as well. Once I've done that, I will go back out of there, and I might pick a couple more photos to edit before, and then I'll save them all into a folder on my photos, and then I post them up. So thank you for listening, and bye!